What up, though? What's up? What's up? So, I apologize for being late today. Y'all know how it is. I was on CPT today. But I'm here nonetheless because I'm dedicated to it, which is the topic for today, for today's podcast, which is Bridging the Gap. This is episode 9. I am the host, Nani Cash, CEO of Potheads. This is sponsored by Potheads. So with all of that out the way, welcome. Thank you, whoever's joined in so far. Hopefully we get a couple more viewers. With that being said, dedication. Man, where do I start? Well, let's take it back. As a kid, we fall in love with things. And those things that we fall in love with, we really become dedicated to them. Prime example, my love for basketball. When I first picked up that ball, I fell in love with it. I didn't even know nothing about a hoop or anything. I was just fascinated with the ball itself, the way it felt. So I became dedicated to it. I'm little, I'm dribbling, just playing with it, just having fun. Then later on, I got introduced to a 10-foot rim. A bunch of my shots, they wasn't making it. They wasn't even touching the bottom of the nets. Why? I was too little. I didn't have the strength. But I had the mindset and the dedication to stay focused on that every day. And in the process of that, I became better at it. Now, I'm a professional at it. What I mean by I'm a professional at it? No, I'm not in the NBA. Never was. No, I'm not in the G League. No, I'm not overseas. But I get paid to teach children how to play basketball. And like I told them, when I was younger, me and my uncle, we always talk about this, and he think I forget about it. And how could I forget about it? Because of my dedication to it. And with that being said, we'd always go in my backyard, no matter what time of year, especially the winter time. I love the winter time. We would be out there, we'd shovel all the snow off the court. And I would probably shoot maybe 200 to 500 jumpers. Once I started getting cold, we'd come in, warm up. You want to go right back out there? Yep. Let's go. Dedication. But my dedication, it goes way further than just basketball. Everything that I do, I'm dedicated to it. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. And it's a lot of people that do stuff that they're not dedicated to, that they're not really being true to their self about. One thing is being a follower instead of a leader. I'm a leader. That's why I stand out. That's why my circle is as small as it is. Because I'm not about to follow nobody that's going in the same fucking circle. They doing the same fucking shit. I don't need that in my life. I want more for my life. And I'm gonna get more. That's why I stay dedicated to this. me having sole custody of my sons, no help from their mother, last 8 years, dedicated to it. No days off. Do I complain about it? No. It may sound like I complain about it, but honestly, I'm not. Because I know me and my sons, we living our best lives. And we ain't even really started living yet. But we living our best lives. I know my boys is being raised properly and everything. So my dedication to that is a everyday thing. And I love it. I love it. Back to my love for basketball. Coaching at the school for the last 5 years. I love it. Dedicated to it. I don't take no days off. I don't miss no days. I could be feeling shitty as hell. But come when it's time to get up there, I get up there and do my thing with them. Why? Because I know those kids depend on me. They said it in the group chat, and they're like, Coach, you the best coach. The other coaches, one coach don't come to practice. The other coach, he don't say nothing to us. And the other coach, we really think he a football coach and not a basketball coach. So my dedication to it pays off. It pays off. The pay ain't that great, but I don't do it for the money. It ain't always about the money. It's not. Everything that I do, I love what I do. I don't wake up no mornings like, damn, I gotta do this. Like some people wake up, damn, I gotta go to this job. I hate this job. Well, if you hate the job, do something about it. Find something better. Or stop complaining. Or better yet, invest in yourself. Believe in yourself. Which that's one thing so many people don't do that I wish we would do more of. But I understand why people have fear of it, because they see what other people are doing and they see that those other people are not getting love. So they like, damn, if I ain't getting love, if they ain't getting love and they doing it, why should I do it? But you can't have that mindset. You can't have that mindset. Because guess what? That job that you working, one day for no reason, they could just up and fire your ass. We downsizing. Whatever the case. Now, you right back starting over. But at the end of the day, you can't pass that job on to your kids. You can't pass that on to your loved ones. You might be able to get them a recommendation or get a recommendation for them and everything, but other than that, you can't pass that shit on. So what I'm getting at is just being dedicated to yourself. I'm not giving no company no motherfucking 40, 60 hours of my time a week. Especially if I hate going there. I don't like my co-workers or whatever. And then there's a bunch of people that work around people and they be like, I don't like people. Motherfucker, you need to look for a different type of job. Don't just jump on the first thing that you see. Be dedicated. Be true to yourself. Same thing go to relationships. Don't hop on the first thing. If you know you're looking for something, hold your ground. You'll find it. It may take some time, but you'll find it. In the meantime, be working on yourself. Be working on your fucking self. Something that we need to do, whether we in a relationship or not, whether we got a job or not. We need to work on our fucking selves. Me, I know I need to work on myself. And guess what? Every day, I'm working on myself. Every day, I'm doing some soul searching, which I'm not saying that my soul is lost or anything, but just me growing as a man, me growing as a father. Every day is a new day. Every day is an opportunity for me to improve. I got these boys looking at me. So I definitely have to be careful with how I move. Dedication. I could be one of these asshole fathers and all of that and everything, just doing whatever, not giving a fuck about them, but I don't want my son seeing no inside in no motherfucking jail cells. We just watched Just Cause the other day. I think that's the name of it. With Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx. That was a good movie. I don't know why I never watched it before, but as we was going through the scrolling through movies, I was like, sons, we gonna watch this. Ain't nobody going to the bathroom or nothing. And they understood everything about that movie. We talked about it. My son Jaden said he almost started crying when they electrocuted the old dude in the movie. And I told him, I was like, yeah, that's a sad thing. He was like, I don't understand how those people could sit there and watch. And I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. No matter what they done to my loved one, it's not gonna bring them back. So me seeing them fry, nah, I don't think I want that. I don't think I would want that memory in my head. Just let me know the motherfucking job is done. Just let me know the job is done. Hey, today was that person's last day. And I'm cool. I'm cool. I mean, how could I be happy about that? Am I happy that this person is no longer here? Yeah. But do I have to necessarily sit there and watch it? No. Who would want that in their mind? A sick person. A fucking sick person. It ain't that much dedication in the world. I love you to death. I'm sorry that you gone, but I don't need to see the person who took you out fry. I don't need to see that. I'm already hurting enough, the fact that I done lost you. Even though I really don't care about that person, but I care about people. So that's just like, oh, I never forget. I was when I was singing in the church choir on the east side, I used to catch the bus every Wednesday. Around this time, actually. No, I would already be off the bus. I would be actually in rehearsal by then. But anyway, so every Wednesday on this bus, on the 6 mile bus, going to the east side, going to the Word of Faith. In the process of that, I was going past a store and I saw a guy coming out and he got shot. I can't remember how many times he got shot. I can't remember how many shots I heard or anything, but to just see that shit really fucked with me. Then I had to go to rehearsal and everything. I ain't tell nobody about it or anything, but that was just like really hard. And I was probably maybe about 13 or so at the time. Yep. But did it stop me from going to rehearsals and all that? No. I was dedicated to it. Until everybody kept on talking about how I could sing. And they was like, they wanted me to do the lead. I'm like, nope. I'm out. I ain't want to be known as no singer. I was cool with just being in the group with the fellas, we getting the girls and all of that and everything, which honestly, it is what it is. I joined the choir because we have some beautiful young ladies in it. And it's a way to be closer to them. So, yeah, guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. But yeah, dedication. Dedication. We have to be dedicated to everything that we do. Especially our relationships. If you're not going to be dedicated to it, get the fuck out of it. Why are you in it? Why are you wasting that person's time? Why are you wasting that person's time? Ain't nobody promised tomorrow. Let that person go. Let that person go. Let them be. Let them be. It would be so much better if you would. Uh-oh. Trying to see what's going on. Okay. Ouch. Why I can't pull this up? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Cut this volume down. All right, we good. Yep. So now maybe I could, if I get some comments, I don't gotta really squint and all of that, cause I don't know. After my car accident and everything, what's up, Joyce? I had to start taking all of these pills and shit, these muscle relaxers, and I had to like double up on the muscle relaxers and all of that shit. So the eyes are made of 90% muscle or some shit around there. But anyway, so my eyes, they like, the more I look at stuff, like they just start blurring out sometimes, and that's scary for a tattoo artist, because like I would never want to be doing somebody tattoo and then I just have one of those little blurry spells. So that's one reason why when I tattoo, I got this like magnifying glass headset that I wear, so I'm always like right up on the ink, or on the skin rather. And tattoos, they come out pretty decent. For one thing, my eyes don't be hurting or anything, but I didn't want to get tattoos up because I started experiencing that problem, so had to find a different way to get the job done. Dedication, motivation, the will not to ever go work for nobody else. I do some work for somebody else, but me going and working for somebody else's name on my fucking check? Nah, not like that. Not like that. But if I'm doing a job for you or something, you want to pay me with a check, that's cool. That motherfucker better clear, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. So, I'm 9 weeks in. I thought some of the people that I had talked about having this podcast with would have been joined up with me by now, but I'm still waiting. In the meantime, it's interesting just being able to sit here for a whole hour with y'all and kick it with y'all. And again, I do appreciate those that do pop in. I don't care if it's for 30 seconds or whatever. Just the fact that you popped in, I really appreciate that. So, shout out to y'all. Real talk. Because one day, this motherfucker gonna blow up. It may take 50 episodes. It may take 75. It may take 420. Speaking of 420, I smoked up all my damn weed before the podcast like a dummy. Oh well, I could do one. Not smoking a blunt, I think. I do got some papers around here, but I'm not even gonna do y'all like that and disappear. I think I know where they are, but again, I'm not gonna do all of that. But I'm a dedicated piehead, so I'm in a dilemma, y'all. But no, I just smoked not that long ago. So I'm good. Man, I know y'all heard about that DC Young Fly Jackie O situation. Well, I really can't even call it a DC Young Fly, but the Jackie O situation. And honestly, that shit, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. So to all of y'all women out here, please, like all us men say, we don't care about none of that shit. If y'all got stretch marks and everything, we know 9 times out of 10, the motherfuckers that came from y'all having a fucking baby. We don't care about that shit. And if the motherfucker do care about it, guess what? He ain't the one for you. But love yourself. Love the skin you in. Do it the old-fashioned way. Motherfuckers ain't dropping dead from working out. But when you putting your body through... A lot of people, they have reactions from tattoos. Red ink. Mainly. That's why I hate doing red ink on people. Because of the mercury in it. So, if you can have a reaction from that, and it fuck your skin up for a couple of weeks, it may take a little bit longer for it to heal or whatever. You're going to have to come back and get it done. Now you're going to get injections. You're getting shit took out of your body from one spot, put in your body somewhere else. All that crazy shit. When at the end of the day, you're going to have to keep on doing it if your lazy ass is not going to fucking work out. So why not just work out and get it the right way? Yes, it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's called dedication. Being dedicated to your fucking body. If you want that image, if you want that look, I got a cousin. Every time I look up, she pregnant. Love her to death. She did it the right way, though. She married. Got 4 kids. But you look at her body, you can't tell. She's a fitness trainer. But you look at her body, you can't tell. She dedicated to it. And I'm not body shaming no woman whatsoever. None whatsoever. I am saying, love yourself. Do it the right way. Take baby steps. It's a process. Trust the process. Many of people have done it before. Many of people have done it before. Men and women. Look at Lavelle Crawford. That motherfucker used to be huge. Now, it fucked everybody's head up when Steve Harvey walked up to him and was able to hug him and put his arms all the way around him and lock his hands. Like, damn. I say all that extra help, all that extra weight, I understand some things we can't help. But I'm talking about for the people that just want to sit there and just eat all day just to do it. Those are the people that I'm talking about. But again, if you got kids and everything, if a man can't understand that, he got a problem with it, fuck him. Even if he the kid's father, fuck him. But going under that knife, you never know how that shit could turn out. Now, those kids got to grow up without a mama. 3 kids got to grow up without a mama. And to my understanding, they're saying like the mommy makeover, that's like completely different from all the other shit. The mommy makeover is like you getting multiple things done at once. The fuck is you doing that to your body for? How you doing, beautiful? What the fuck is you doing that shit to your body for? Make that shit make sense. Hey, you just had a baby. It takes time to get that off. Some women, they bounce right back. Some women don't. But do it the right way. Show some dedication. While that baby is while that baby sleep and everything, you could be on the floor doing some stretches, some yoga, something. Get you a Pilates machine. Get you a couple of free weights. No, fuck the free weights. Get some resistant bands. You don't necessarily got to go out to the gym. But what y'all need to do is stay away from them fucking knives. Stay away from them as far as getting surgery done. And stay away from as far as you getting mad at your nigga and you coming after him with a knife. And the reason why I say that is because not that long ago, I lost a friend. He was stabbed by a family member. But that shit was just some sad ass shit, but that's off topic. But anyway, man, we just gotta be dedicated. We gotta be dedicated to everything that we do. And again, when you're in those relationships, be dedicated to it. Or leave that shit. Let that person go. You cannot be that strung out on one person. Especially if you're not ready to move accordingly. Y'all two should be moving basically as one. Yeah, y'all lives are different, but they should be combining to be one. At least y'all should have some real fucking unity with one another. But a lot of people, they don't like to talk about shit. You can't just assume shit nowadays. You gotta talk. You have to fucking talk. That's one of the best things about a relationship, because guess what? You can't fuck all day and all night. I mean, you can, but really, how long is that gonna last? And then, after y'all done fucked all of the bodily fluids out of each other, what good are y'all gonna be for the rest of the day? What if y'all got young kids? But on the real, you gotta be serious about that shit. You gotta be dedicated to it. You gotta be willing to be uncomfortable, because sometimes you're gonna be in uncomfortable situations. You're gonna have uncomfortable conversations, but you talk about it. Work it out. Oh yeah. Emotional ears and defensive ears, they are, oh man. Whew. Emotional ears, they hear you, but those defensive ears, that's when it's going in one ear and out the other in most cases. Like, son of a bitch. My son's birthday came on the fucking lottery and I ain't even play that shit. I'm so mad. Yeah, so, yeah, those defensive ears. So, my ex-fiance, every time we would talk about something, she had those defensive ears. Every time we would watch something, and I would, we start talking about it. Or, oh, what was it? The number came 0892. His birthday is 0829. And the 3 digit was 734. Yeah. But yeah, so, like, I would always send her little videos and everything. And I'd be like, check this out. And I'd always have to explain to her, this is not about you. This ain't how I look at you or none of that. And as soon as she started watching the video, she would get on the defense, and it's like, I don't get it. Why are you so defensive about this unless it's another side of you that I don't know that you're hiding? And honestly, it later on came out. It was a bunch of shit that she is hiding. That's why she's not right here next to me now. But thank you. Thank myself. Me and her, we had a little bond going and everything, and I was kind of dedicated to her. We had a pregnancy that she had lost a baby, so I was dedicated to her and everything. But here's the thing. I don't do all that disrespect shit in no relationship. I don't do none of that. So after several times of telling her, I just had to show her. And I walked the fuck away. Haven't looked back, and I have been so happy ever since. Ever since. The next relationship, that motherfucker was crazy. But I was happy. But my happiness over the next person's happiness, especially when their happiness is not trying to match mine. Their energy ain't matching mine. I'm out. So that's what I had to do. And now, it's all paying off. Because it led me to a special young lady. But dedication, it is very, very important. Like, you're in a relationship with somebody. It's 24 hours in a day. I ain't saying that you gotta be on the phone with them all day. None of that shit. But damn, all day, no text, no call, no nothing. And then when the motherfucker call you, you got an attitude? Oh yeah. Signs. Clear signs that ain't the one for you. Run. Say run. This room temperature water is the shit right now. I can't even lie. I don't even want to down the shit. But man, this podcast, I know it's going to pick up. I can't wait till I start getting some guests on here. I appreciate okay, my daughter's text me. What she say? Huh? I gotta see that. Huh? Okay. I text my daughter this morning. I said, haven't heard from you, thinking of you. I'm so happy right now in my life. Everything isn't perfect, but I wake up every day smiling, knowing that my daughter is going to be a married woman in the near future. I'm really happy for you. Her response was, just been busy with life. I know you mean no harm, but that sounds weird. What the fuck is wrong with the youth of the world today? What the fuck is weird about me being happy that I know that my daughter got a good fucking man in her life? They've been together for 5 years. No arguments, no fights, no bullshit, no kids. How the fuck is that weird? I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't. I gotta respond to that. Wow. That shit right there. I hope she respond. But again, how do that sound weird? To anybody that just heard that, please respond to that. How do that sound weird? I don't understand that. That one right there, that one stumped me. But anyway, I don't be sweating what she be talking about. Love my kids to death. Love them to death. Wow. That's crazy though. That's really crazy. I don't know. I hit her up later on tonight. Hop on some Call of Duty with her. Try to get some better understanding on why she feel that's weird. Or should I leave it alone? Or should I just leave that alone? But I did text her back and messaged her and said, how is that weird? Hey, stop doing that. I don't get that. That one I don't get. Shit. That shit crazy. Hey, I figured out something, y'all. I figured out how to get free Photoshop and Illustrator. Cause man, they taxing that shit like $54 or $84 a month. I mean, but they my two go-to programs for making designs and all of that shit. It's how Potheads was created. Yep. And I got to start working on these new designs. I done met a couple people in a couple of states, a couple of cities. They asked me, could I do a shirt for them? Sure can. I'm just waiting on them emails to come through. And to anybody that's watching now or that watch this in the future, if you want a specialized Pothead shirt for your city, your block, you, email me. Potheads@gmail. And put special design requests. That's how I know how to separate yours from the others. But yeah, I got some states that I'm working on, some cities that I'm working on. A couple of people even asked themselves, could I do one with them wearing the pot? I sure can. Your eyes and the top of your head is gonna be covered, but they gonna know it's you. They gonna know it's you for sure. But yeah, man, dedication. Gotta be dedicated to something in life. Otherwise, you a fucking zombie. You just the Walking Dead, basically. Gotta have some type of focus. Some type of plan. God damn, this water is fucking good. What kind is this? This water is fucking good though. Man. Yep. So, all of this studio shit, dedicated. Man, when I first started out, oh my God. Let me show y'all something right quick. It won't take but a second. Okay, this one. Man. Before this, I had a Tascam. The little blue boy, the 4-track. That had the tape deck on it. So, I've been doing this shit for a while. And now, as y'all see, dedication. And I love electronics. I love electronics. But man, nah, it's important to be dedicated to whatever you're doing in life. Can't half-ass it. Unless, oh, I know what I got one. I got you. Let's talk sports right quick. You got some diehard fans, you got some dedicated fans, but here's the thing. I'm a fan of teams, not so much players. I acknowledge players and everything, but I don't worship these players. I wasn't a Jordan fan. I really wasn't a Jordan fan until shit. I don't know when I became a Jordan fan. Maybe after the third championship. But it was just hard for me to become a Jordan fan for the fact that I fuck with the Pistons. It's hard for me to fuck with any other football team because I fuck with the Lions. I'm 46. I've been a Lions fan all my fucking life and they ain't never won shit. But do that stop me from rooting for them? Nope. Do that stop me from buying their gear? Nope. Why? Because I'm dedicated. One of my boys, he talks shit all the time. Yo, weak ass Lions. Yo, weak ass Lions. They ain't gonna be weak forever. Guess what? They looking good now. They looking damn good now. They looking damn good now. Favorite baseball team? Tigers. I used to, when I was younger, when it came to hockey, I used to like the, whatever LA team that is. I done forgot. Oh well. But anyway, I'm not a hockey fan. But I fuck with the Red Wings. Why? Because I'm loyal. I'm dedicated to my city, to my teams. Not certain players. I follow you, but nah. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it, won't do it. Gotta stay true to myself. And by me staying true to myself, it's me fucking with my teams and not individual players. Me fucking with these beats. Me fucking around with this booth. these tattoos. I need to come more dedicated to this rug making shit. I got all these fucking supplies down here. And I honestly probably gave it like maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks of my time. I want to do it like a motherfucker. I'm just not dedicated to it right now. Just not focused on it right now. I should be. I should definitely be putting no less than 2 hours a day into this shit. Which I'm about to start. So one thing I love about these podcasts, they be reminders and challenges to myself. Like my last podcast, I believe I said I was gonna lay off the beer for a while. And it's been a couple of days. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted the beer like a motherfucker earlier, but I held my ground. So hopefully I could go, 3-4 more days. Then after that, who knows? Maybe I'll go for the rest of the month. That'd be cool. My stomach be all the way back down. That'd be pretty cool. I think I should do that. Am I gonna have that dedication? We'll see. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I slip up and have a beer or whatever, like, yep, I slip. But ain't nothing wrong with slipping. I just don't want to fall. That shit hurt. And now, after you get 45, some things don't act the same no more. Sometimes I end up, okay, I was about to say, what the fuck? My shit was fucking up. But man, I had to hop on here today. I knew I wasn't going to get too many viewers. I'm like, damn, it's the NBA Finals Game 3. Now that the series is tied 1-1, everybody's more into it. But here's the thing. I didn't think Denver was going to sweep them. I didn't. Do I think Denver's going to win? Yes, I do. I never said a sweep. I picked them in 5. Can they still do it in 5? We'll know after tonight's game if they're on pace to do it in 5. Because if they lose tonight, then there's no way that they could win in 5. It'll have to be a 6-7 game series. And if the series goes 7 games, I honestly don't think that Denver would lose a game 7 in Denver. I don't see that happening. But it's the NBA, and we all know that the NBA is rigged. It's scripted. Them higher ups, if they tell them motherfuckers to, hey, y'all stretch this series, you better miss this shot. You better not score over a certain amount. Come on, man. It's been proven time and time again. If I was to bet on any sport, I wouldn't bet on a team sport. I would bet on an individual sport. Yes, I would bet on tennis, golf, a UFC fighter, a boxer. But other than that, I don't bet on team sports. Never have. I wish I had a couple of years back when the Pistons, 2004? when the Pistons beat the Lakers for the championship. Me and my dad, we was talking. I'll never forget it. This was back when they had the 2-3-2 format. I told my dad, I was like, if the Pistons win one in LA, if they win one of those first 2 games, they got a strong chance. They got a strong chance of this series not going back to LA. I was like, we win one, we might get back to Detroit and win all 3. And that's exactly what we did. My dad was like, man. He's like, how did you know they was gonna do that? I was like, honestly, I didn't know it. I just felt it. And he was like, well, what made you feel that and everything? I was like, the Pistons, they had a defense that the league never saw before. They was shutting everybody down. And then they could score right along with you. We had some offensive talent on our team. And they came through. They came through big for us. We got to get back there. Detroit Lions, we ready. We hungry. We want this. We ain't satisfied with just making the playoffs. Let's go ahead and win this division. Go to this big dance. And I guarantee you, we go to the Super Bowl, we not losing. I don't care who is on the other side. They say we play Kansas City the first game of the year. That might be a preview for the Super Bowl. That might be a preview for the Super Bowl. And I am not a Kansas City fan, as I've already explained. I rock with my city. I don't give a fuck if they're weak or not. Thankfully, I am from a city that have our own home teams. I'm so glad that our home teams came back here, so us dedicated fans don't got to drive out to Auburn Hills for some Detroit shit. Or how we used to have to drive to Pontiac for some Detroit shit. Now we just drive to beautiful downtown Detroit for some Detroit shit like it's supposed to be. All them dedicated fans out there rooting our home team zone like it's supposed to be. We dedicated. Come on, y'all. Y'all dedicated to something, to somebody in life. Let that dedication be to each other. Spread the love. With that being said, I'm about to get up out of here. Prepare myself for these finals. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, this is 90 Cash, Bridging the Gap podcast. Sponsored by Potheads. So go ahead and I'm be honest with you. I don't know what the hell is going on with my site or whatever, where it's not letting me upload these new designs and everything. But please, when you get the chance, go ahead and check the site out. Even if you checked it out yesterday, go back and check it out again today. Let's get some traffic up in that motherfucker. I mean, what else you gotta do? All you gotta do, you got the device right there in your hand. Just go to potheads.com, POTHEDZ.com. With that being said, I'm out this motherfucker. I will see you people, you good people. I will see y'all next Wednesday. Same time. Same location, 9 times out of 10. You never know, but you got to tune in to find out. Have a great day and rest of the week. Peace.